Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video I will be bringing you guys a player and film breakdown of Washington football team's 4th round pick, John Bates. I'm going to be giving you guys some important background information on John Bates, talking about some of his strengths and weaknesses, and then at the end we'll go through some of his Senior Bowl films. So if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for Washington and NFL content, and also go ahead to the comment section below and let me know which player from our draft class you want me to do next. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so let's start off with the background information on John Bates, then we'll get into some of the strengths and weaknesses, and then we'll do a little bit of a film breakdown. So obviously the Washington football team drafted John Bates with their 4th round pick. He's just under 6'6" and is about 259 pounds, 23 years old, played at Boise State, and will be wearing number 87 for the Washington football team. Some of his measurables at his pro day: ran a 4.82 40-yard dash, which isn't bad. It's not amazing, but isn't bad for a tight end. 31.5-inch vertical, solid right there. 10-foot broad jump, which is really good, and 19 bench press reps, which isn't bad at all. So, all in all, not bad measurables, especially, his height and weight are ideal for the tight end position. Some more background information: he grew up in Oregon, and in high school, get this, he played wide receiver, tight end, defensive back, and punter at his high school. Very versatile, and that gives him some other skill sets. He also was a really good basketball player in high school, and also was a great track athlete. He was the state champ in javelin, and also the state champ in the 110-meter hurdle. So all in all, a pretty good athlete, and he has a great track background, which definitely helped him out a lot. You guys can see, some more of his background information. But if you look at, so now let's get into, some of his stats. So freshman year, really didn't do too much. Played in 2 games, 3 catches for 34 yards. Next year, 10 catches, 155 yards, average 15.5 yards a catch, and then had 1 touchdown. The next year was his best year. Played in 11 games, 22 catches for 273 yards, 12.4 yards per catch, and 1 touchdown. And then this year, he only was able to play in 3 games where he had 117 yards and 9.8 yards per catch, but he dealt with a hamstring injury, I do believe, and some virus issues as well, which limited the amount of games he played, which was unfortunate. He maybe would have been a little bit higher draft pick if not for that. But overall, I really like John Bates, and I like what he can bring to the Washington football team. I know a lot of people wanted us to draft Brevin Jordan early, or Tommy Tremble, who I really liked. But, John Bates is one of the better blocking tight ends in this class, but also can contribute as a solid pass catcher as well. And, Brevin Jordan was a good pass catcher, but he wasn't a great blocker, and he was more of a wide receiver than a tight end, at least in my opinion. So now let's get into some of his strengths and weaknesses, and I'll, you guys can look at this right here, but he has a really good catch radius in my opinion. I've watched, some of his Senior Bowl tape and a lot of his highlights from Boise State, and he makes some pretty tough catches. He's got a good catch radius in my opinion. Got some good hands. I think only 3 total drops in college, so pretty good right there. He's got a good leaping ability. His vertical, vertical was like 31.5 inches, which isn't bad, but it's a little bit better on tape. He can be an impact player on special teams for you right away, and he's also, like I said, a pretty good blocker, and has a good tenacity in the run game, which you really like. And I think he's definitely a sleeper for the Washington football team. I do think he's probably going to be that second tight end for the Washington football team. Obviously, Logan Thomas has the starting job on lock, but after that, I definitely think he can be our backup tight end and, get significant playing time early on, getting some, pass catching opportunities, but also in the run game as a blocker. Some of his weaknesses, only 2 career touchdowns in 46 games, so he's not really a great red zone threat, but also that could be part of that could be the offensive scheme that they run. Not great speed. Again, 4.8 to 40-yard dash isn't great. It's not terrible, but you would like it to be a little bit better than that. Doesn't create much separation in man coverage. Not a lot of tight ends do, but he's a little below average in that department. And he's not really a big play guy. I believe he's only had 1 catch over 30 yards in his career. So, with all of these guys, things change in the pros, and he's a good character guy. I listened to an interview of his tight end coach on John Connor's podcast. He's very well prepared, very loyal to his teammates, and just a really good guy. And that's someone you want here. And it seems like he's got a lot of the tools. He's got a good height, good weight, solid measurables, and it's up to him and the coaches to put it together. Pete Haener, great tight end coach. Last year, developed Logan Thomas a lot. Logan Thomas had his best year by far this past season under Pete Haener. So let's see if he can do the same thing and help develop John Bates into a solid tight end in year 1. So now let's get into some of his Senior Bowl tape. And of course, I'm not a film expert or anything. I'm just letting you guys know what I'm seeing in this. And these are just, some highlights from John Bates of the Senior Bowl. Not really much film on him, but, this is him going up against really good competition. Not doing too many hits and everything, but you can still see some of his good traits right here. So this is just, very easy play for him, but still solid right there, able to get open and get the easy touchdown grab. And this is, I'm not sure if they were in the red zone, but pretty close at least, and nice for him to be able to get it there. Again, here's another very similar play right here. And this is easy stuff, but you still want him to be able to do it. And you see they're not hitting, but still easy catch right there. And there's still a few more right here that you see some really good agility by him and some pretty nice hands right here. I think this is the play, makes, a pretty nice catch. The ball is a little bit underthrown, but he's still able to make the catch and haul it in. And that's what you want out of your tight end. You don't need to have these, splashy plays. Of course, that's nice, but if you can just have a security blanket, that's great. We'll, show that one more time for you right there. Just a solid play right there. Nothing special. And I think the next play right here, he shows a little bit of agility after he catches it. Just a quick route, but still, you love to see it. He's definitely more athletic than you would think. Right here, makes an easy catch and then kind of jukes him out real quickly. So I'll show it again right there. Jukes him out real quickly. And definitely wouldn't have been a touchdown in the game, but still would have been a first down, and you like to see plays like that. And there's a couple more interesting plays. I think the last play shows, his great catch radius and, his good hands. They didn't do much blocking, so you can't really see it, but still pretty good route running right there, able to get open. Again, they were giving him a lot of space, but still things you like to see. Let's see right here. Another, of him just running a route. And you guys, he did this. This is a play right here where you kind of see his good catch radius. Throws it up, and he's able to haul it in right there. And, that is right there is what I've seen a lot. If you watch his highlights, he's able to make these catches a lot. Wasn't a really good, well-thrown ball, and a lot of tight ends don't catch that. But he's able to catch it and stay on his feet and, get some more yards after catch. So I don't think John Bates is going to have an amazing rookie year, but I still think he's going to be a solid contributor, definitely on special teams right away. But I think he's going to be, solid as a blocker and also, be a solid pass catcher, maybe 200 plus yards this year, which a lot of people don't think he's going to do. But I definitely think he can be a solid threat, and I definitely want to re-sign Logan Thomas. But if we don't, we'll at least have an option for after he leaves this season. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a video. And yeah, just let me know down below who you guys want to see next. And peace.